said my invite to you and your invite to me. No, it's fine. All one person gotta do is come out and go into the other person's invite. You ain't even gotta go back and do all that.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change.
We Saints and oh yeah, we could have Saints and Yep. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Alright, come out. I sent it too. It's gonna cut. It's gonna be an invite. I'm about to get an invite from you in a second. You're about to get an invite from me. You just got an invite from me. Yeah, and I just got yours. So we'll just come back out. Come back out. And we'll do the one. And we'll do the 1, 2, 3 again. 1, 2. All right. Well, tell me when you're. Yeah. 1. Go ahead. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and head on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got the foot on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass it off. This is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might win it now. Go the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. Receptionist. What now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. He down there with the retirees. Now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates seen a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking. They don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking my wife trying to convince me to move to Florida. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to obey it. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball. Yeah, I'm glad the motherfucking Patriots lost. Showing them niggas ain't even that nice. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. They ain't that nice. Kansas City defense is terrible. I mean, they do got a nice defense.
Opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
If you don't do no dumb shit against the Pats,
this is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans, folks. There's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome.
They scored half their shit on them penalties. They kept getting pass interference calls
ready to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Bulldozes past him. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Better shoot on, huh?
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Shotgun now for Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. That's pulled in at the 32. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On 2nd and 9, Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 yards on the play, first down. Now it's Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Not happening. So a motherfucker that see it and do it, that's some crazy-ass, nasty shit.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Kamara. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. From the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Breeze going to go on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
47's the mic. 47's the
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down. It's no secret that this is a team that's built on passing, but as you always tell me, you have to throw the run in there every now and then to keep that pass sharp.
Yeah, you have to, because otherwise, if they never have to worry about running the football, it is just a controlled sprint to your quarterback. And
a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Let's see if he let him catch that bullshit.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Oh, I ain't never seen that one.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that penalty.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Breeze now to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it'll bring up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
21.
Breeze now. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Ryan. Complete to Jones. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. The pass from Ryan complete to Freeman, and he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
All right, let me know what y'all do first when I get done.
Third and long. It's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. Ryan now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
21. Hey, Steve 6.
On the ground, Kamara. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
The Saints on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Let's open up this offense. Bullshit now, man.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Ryan. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, Ryan. That's complete to Meredith.
Safety,
and up to the 35
he came down.
before
If he
they're
would
able
have
to
stepped back,
knock
that
him
would have been a
down.
pick.
14 yards there and a Falcon first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Good coverage that time by Patrick Robinson. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Calvin Ridley more than justified his first-round selection in 2018. 64 catches as a rookie and found the end zone 10 times. Did a nice job getting open right there and picking up a first down.
I like that. You can tell me who's he knows who's blitzing. Blitz somebody pop up.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Again, Ryan. 20. Jones has it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Ryan will throw again. Gets it off to Freeman. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
53 is the mic. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Look at it.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't stop him. Ready? You ready? We're going to keep hitting.
Throwing on 2nd down. Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go, D, let's go.
The final shot before half for Breeze. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Because I do shit that everybody else do. What is YouTube? Like I told you, niggas run that.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. After the sack on first down, Ryan gets it to Meredith, complete.
I'm gonna take you out the game. I paused it. I'm gonna take this, switch somebody in.
He sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep and curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Well, let's see who's faster.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Block him. What the hell?
Cameron Jordan in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
Like 22, he's coming. 22.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Press, and they're killing him off the press.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Kike, nobody's there.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Caught by Jones.
The fuck?
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21
I don't know
22.
why dude went over. I don't know.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 81 yards. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. We were just saying off-air during halftime, could they mount a comeback, and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum.
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Ryan to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball, meaning a 50-50? The ball's in the air, defenders there, receivers there. Who's going to make a play on the football? And in this case, the defensive guys actually got it done and knocked it away.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now Breeze finding Kamara. A game there of 30 big ones.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into 1st down and then some.
Is that Breeze?
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, he scored on the ground and through the air as his guys are back within a single score. Lutz with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Listen, until you adjust to it, I mean, what the fuck?
Just fielded a few yards into the end zone.
They could be blitzing.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
You just did it just there. Throw to the running back. I mean, what the fuck? It ain't that hard. It ain't rocket science. And these grown-ass men be crying about shit.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific.
What do you want to learn? Tell me what you want to learn.
Almost non-existent.
Tell me what you want to learn today.
And trying to finish this game off They need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan.
Don't get the ball, dummy.
Off the deflection. So it'll be a loss on the play of 12 yards.
Now that's a defensive coordinator's nightmare right there. You're covering everyone, and the guy's not even the intended receiver ends up making the play.
Right place, right time, I guess.
When that ball's tipped up in the air like that, you've got to go up and get it. Offense and defense, and in this case, the offense ended up grabbing it.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So with the yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? 300. That means
You
it's going
gotta
to go
hold
on
on to
commemorative
that shit.
football
Come
to put on
on.
your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan.
Oh, come on.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Drew Brees, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago, and that led the NFL. He'll try to deliver another one. So after the INT, it's Brees. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Fattest part of the
as they can now
part of the
even
chicken.
this
You
game
don't be
here
having
in
it.
the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away.
I took it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Oh, it's like that? All right, I got
to
you.
begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Where the hell he was throwing that?
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now it's Ryan. Complete to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Falcons.
Yes, he was.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because
Y'all niggas is not fucking blocking.
Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Another try after the 1st down sack. Ryan, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cameron Jordan in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. This complete to Jones. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. To throw is right.
Oh, what am I doing? Fuck. Oh, Lord, too slow.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Breeze to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Tack McKinley in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. To try again after the sack. Breeze. He's got Smith here. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he'll get nothing out of that
one. I'm glad you didn't cut that back inside.
No gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
They had it 1st and goal. 3 attempts. Couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound very, it sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And a pass from Ryan complete to Freeman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he knocks the
come
ball
on, you're supposed to catch that.
Incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. That'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He's looking for Ridley again. And it's 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He's back to throw.
Oh, come on.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's right, over here, asshole.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have retaken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Gets fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
That's right. Come right through the power lines. Attaboy.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's make these babies proud.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw.
No,
and it'll wind up being intercepted.
It was everybody was covering. One man was playing man D.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Come on, baby. It's 22. Watch twins. Watch twins. 22.
Here's Ryan. And that'll be incomplete.
You bitch ass.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
47's the mic, boy. 47. Hey, Sam. 47. I'm coming.
Ryan to throw. That's complete to Meredith. 30. Past the 20. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard
Full
line.
hard, though. They're full hard.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence.
You used to play football?
Up that many points, even if you win a game, that can
play
hurt
football?
you.
So for Atlanta, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Saints, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Shit, I don't do it. You talking about the mother niggas that be doing it. Alright, gave up fucking 6 sacks to you. Come on, Lockett. I need you to put some work in. I need you to put a lot of fucking work in today.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball lanes. All I ever do is ball lane. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get back in it. Finish them, mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat but watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. With state prop you looking bleak now. I was home to sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak they listen. Couldn't find the social vision. Who the crew it wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank.
the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soaking it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they oxygen, so they truly focusing. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You could